Hi, my name is Mandy Makeup. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in 2020. So far, we're not in World War III. Thank you, who's ever up there. So, new year, new me. I'm definitely gonna start doing more videos because now I have someone that films and edits them, and it takes a whole lot of load off of me. Thank you, Scoop King. So, to start off 2020, we are going to start off with my updated and I think perfected foundation routine. You guys saw a little of it back in my older videos, how I started doing contour, concealer, then foundation, stuff like that. Thank you, Scott Barnes. But basically, I think I perfected the way I do my foundation now. And like, I could walk by a mirror and like, be like, oh, you did good. So that's what we will be doing today. Also, before I get into it, don't forget that all of my social medias will be down below. And if you like the way these videos are edited, you can go check out Scoop King below. His name's Rob, but I call him Scoop King, because you'll see why.
Did you screenshot something?
No, Sam's eating McDonald's. So, first things first, you're probably thinking, who put these birds of prey on my face? Nope, they're my eyebrows. I like to start off with my eyebrows. I like to start off with my eyebrows first because then I build around it and then I like them very structured. So it's easier for me to do them first, carve them out with concealer, all of that. So first things first, I'm going to prime. I've been using the Farsali SkinTune Blur. This is a little travel size one. I have a full size one. I bought the travel size first to see if I like it, and I do. So I bought the full size. So it's a little dropper. Just boop, boop. And I just put it right here, here. A little bit there, a little bit there. So, what is everyone's resolutions? What do you want to do? Are you going to go to the gym more? Are you going to make more money? What are your 2020 resolutions? I want to know. Leave them down below. Tell me. Maybe I'll base mine off yours because I don't have one. So, after that, I go right into contouring. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in Cocoa. Put it up here. Here, a little bit there, a little bit there, dot there, dot there. And I'm going to grab my very dirty Real Techniques 300 brush, looks like this. And just go in. I like to keep my contour on the sides of my face more. And I'm gonna look absolutely insane. Next, I'm gonna go in to concealer. This one. Need to find my other one.
You're a little messy here.
You're a little messy here.
Shut up. I know I'm messy, okay? The intelligent are messy. So I found one of my concealers. I use two concealers because I'm extra like that. First one's gonna be the Urban Decay Naked Skin in light neutral. There I go. What was everyone's favorite part of 2020?
2019.
Yep. What was everyone's favorite part of 2019? Let me know. I don't know. What would be my favorite part? I think, obviously, getting hired at Morphe and meeting Jeffree. That was quite a highlight of 2019. Oh, and now I just went in with the Morphe Fluidity Concealer in 1.55 and put it on top just to brighten a little bit. And now I just go back in with the Urban Decay and hit here. Here. And now I'm gonna go in with a very dirty again, the Morphe Jeffree Star collaboration brushes. This is the first round and it's brush number JS3. And usually while I'm doing this, I'm wearing a lip mask. I forgot to put it on. This is just the Laneige lip mask that put on. Look how close you keep it. I know. I keep it right here because I always put it on right before I start my makeup. Okay, so now that the contour and concealing is done, this is when I go in with foundation. So I like to mix my foundations. Right now, I'm really into the Beauty Blender Bounce foundation, and this is shade 1.4 neutral. I just do like 3 pumps on the back of my hand. Definitely too much, but oh well. And then I go back into the Farsali SkinTune Blur and just do one drop of it in there. And then I get the Danessa Myricks Beauty Oil. Great beauty oil, by the way. And literally just do 1 drop in there. That's it. Just gives it like a nice, youthful glow from within. And I just take a brush and mix it together on the back of my hand. And then I grab my foundation brush. This is the Morphe M442. It's a duo fiber, and I like to use this because it gives like a nice airbrush finish. And just boop, boop, and like look at that compared to that. Like, doesn't it look like night and day? Mm-hmm. And you can still see like my contour line in here.
No, absolutely,
and up here.
Yeah.
And it's like very subtle. It's natural. Natural.
Yeah.
And a nice trick, like if you have foundation lines that crease in your forehead or foundation runs off your nose a lot, keep your product on your forehead and your nose very minimal. Like I put my heaviest amount on the cheeks and the sides, and then whatever's left I take into here. I usually never add product directly to the forehead or the nose. I always go with the residue. Now that I've blended it out, I'm gonna go in with the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. This is the small one. I'm just gonna spray it all over my face. And then I go back in with my concealer under my eyes, just cause I like a very bright under eye. And I go in with a beauty blender. And there. And look at how much, I have a ton of foundation left on the back of my hand that I should probably use like one pump or two, but I do 3 because why not? Now I'm going to grab my translucent setting powder by Jeffree Star. Give a nice little smacky smack. And then with the Jeffree Star Morphe sponge, I go into here and go underneath the eye. And then for the rest of my face, I go into the same powder, but in beige. So Jeffree Star setting powder in beige. Get your nose cracks. That's where foundation separates on me. And that's how I do foundation concealer. And then I'm just going to show you bronzer and blush and everything, and so how I bake to get like my face all set. I'm gonna go into my NARS Laguna bronzer and grab my Morphe M527. Just boop, boop. And since we already like bronzed underneath the foundation, we don't really need to do a ton on the top. Remember, keeping my product minimal. And then after bronzing, I go into contouring. This is the Marc Jacobs 40 Mirage filter, this guy. And I just get into here, the contour. I need this and this. Now we're gonna contour the nose with my Morphe E62 and my Morphe M433. So do the lines with the 62, and then with no product with the M433, I just go blend it out. For a nicely contoured nose. Now for a little bit of rouge or some blush. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Collab My Everything brush, the JH06. Love this. And then this is the Morphe 8W blush palette. And I just basically go between these two and these two. And then once I do both sides, I always hit the nose just to bring everything together and make the face look more symmetrical. And then I douse myself in Morphe setting spray. So there's a lot of layers of cream, powder, setting spray, powder, setting spray. There's setting spray in between all the steps, basically. And now last step, second to last step, is highlight. Now this is like my normal makeup, that if I don't feel like doing makeup, like intensely, but I want makeup, if you know what I mean. This is what I do. Very simple, not very simple, but minimalistic in the way it looks. I'm just going to dip into the Jeffree Star 24 karat. Look at that shift in the camera. Jeffree Star 24 karat gold palette. going to dip into Sarcophagus and King Tut. And just, let's see if the camera gets this. Ooh. Like a look at boring. Nothing going on. Boom. CEO. Let me just tell you people, if you don't do this step when you're highlighting, you are missing out. This is going to make your nose look so much skinnier and so much better contoured. And let me show you. Just take your finger, go into your highlight, get a teeny tiny bit. And now it's on here, you're gonna boopsie the nose. And adding this light to the tip of your nose just makes it look so much smaller and so much more pinched and like you can't breathe out of your nose. And that's what you want. You don't want to be able to breathe out of your nose. Noses are so 2019. In 2020, we're leaving noses behind. We don't need them anymore. We don't want to breathe out of them. They're just for show. They're ornaments. I love highlight so much. I do love attention. I'm a Virgo. Now that we've highlighted, the very, very last step is more setting spray. This just gets rid of the powderiness. Makes it look more like skin. Makes it look like you were born this way. Makes it look like you're trying to signal the aliens from outer space. All that jazz. Okay guys, so that is my updated foundation, concealer, contour routine with the bronzer and the highlight. Like, you saw everything. This is how I start off all of my makeup before I do eyes, most of the time. But the only things I'll change in here are blush and highlight depending on the eye look that I'm doing that day. So it's not exactly the same every time, but you just you switch out independent variables. Yeah, math, algebra, great. Leave me recommendations down below of what you would like to see from me in 2020. Tag me in photos. DM them to me. Whatever. Send me a carrier pigeon. That's fine. They'd probably be cute. If you liked what you saw here today, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and ring the Liberty Bell. Oh my god, I should call it the Liberty Bell because I'm in Philadelphia. Thank you for joining me on my channel, and until I see you next time.
We're going to war. We don't need noses.
Exactly.
2020 strong.
Coney 2015. Do you remember that?
Of course I do. Oh. What was he doing? Taking kids?
Taking kids, making them kill their parents.
God, what a guy.